Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. And today we're gonna play. Oh my god, I choked in my spit. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. And today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and yeah, we're playing. Yeah. The intro went horribly wrong as soon as I choked on my spit. Well, last time we were playing Doki Doki. We ended off with Sayuri poorly dying due to my actions, and now the game is reset. Now, if you haven't watched my edited version of the last episode, there was a TX, like, the thing is, the game changes, like, the code and everything, and apparently there's this TXT explaining of someone being like, hey, what if I delete the game? What would happen, you know? And also, Sayuri's character char is, like, gone. So, like, deleted. So, that's pretty interesting. A lot of lore to unfold, and I'm really excited, you know? A lot of lore, a lot of fun, and yeah. Even though the fun part isn't good, especially since now things have gone rough with Sayuri. Oh my god. It was a shocking time, and I didn't know how to react, and it was just so, and I don't know, man. It was very conflicting, like, I don't know. I was very conflicted. It should show, there it is. Oh yeah, also, since the whole thing started with the whole game reset, Sayuri is now mashed up Yuri and Monica together. Like, mashed up. Which is very, very weird. So, this will be fun. The thing is, what we need to find out is, like, who is this she that was in Sayuri's poem, and as well in the TXT. Who knows? I talked about this with Eve, and she's like, bro, it could be Monica, you know how sketchy she is. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever, man. Anyways, so the game reset, we're all alone, Sayuri's gone. So let's just, you know, let's continue how everything was. Also, you have noticed the follower goal looks more fancy. And you know why? Because I'm fancy. Apparently I have 30 followers, even though on my profile it says 29, but whatever. Gives me more motivations, it's fine. It's fine. Anyways, let's continue. Let's read the history first. Oh shit, yeah. It says, nope dude, yeah, this is the whole thing of, like, ka-chow and, like, just pure gibberish. And then, nope dude, us, you know? Well, so I'll start from the beginning here, since I should have ended it earlier at this part, but whatever. It's an ordinary school like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Would have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content by just getting by on the average while spending all my free time on games and anime. Same here, dude. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there will be any girls in it anyway. Bruh, I'm right here. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There aren't really any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. You know? Person. Oh! Monica! Okay, that's already getting creepy again. Like, really? Not again. It's turning into a scary-ass game. Monica? Oh my goodness. Oh no, that's not the voice I give her. Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Okay. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuine feels a little... What did you... What was it? Let me fix my table. Okay. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Bro. What are the nail glitches? Like, I know it's not my computer. My computer is fine. It's working smoothly. Like, especially with 1.17 that just came out on Minecraft. Like, come on. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing. There's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. It's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Bro, is my character gonna go after Natsuki? Hell nah. Oh, hell nah. I'm still going for Yuri. Like, come on. Like, I'm still going for Yuri. Like, screw you, Natsuki. Screw you. No offense. I'm sorry. Hey, you know? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but... If you could at least visit my club, it would really make me happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess check it out. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, you know? You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Thanks, dude. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. She's okay. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. English. What is it? Oh my god. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Okay, I'm gonna put my chair with me. I'm gonna have my chair with me, literally on my back, or else I'm gonna feel chills down my spine and feel like someone's watching behind me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, you know? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah, some of the dialogue is the same. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears compatible and mature and timid, comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both. So, I ran into Yuno in the club room and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Yuno? There are also a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't any more people in this club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all their effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. It makes school events like the festival that are much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow with this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki words. What are these words? Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Oh my god. This is really weird. It's really weird because, this is the normal dialogue how it was in the beginning. And it's more weird because, it's Monica at this time. That's Sayuri. This is so weird. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You have the whole tea set in this classroom? No, it's my room. That's my line. Oops. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't make yourself intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a passion for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri's so awesome. Oh, Yuri's still great. Wow, she's great. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I wonder quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki has suddenly perks up. She looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story of such a foreign world is equally impressive. One sec. Okay. Okay, everything works. So just checking everything. Okay. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books. No, it's obvious in the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I said that wrong. Okay, whatever. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories that, with deep psychological elements, usually immerse me as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I'm reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror book once. This is something I relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, you might be having a conversation with a rock. I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Is that so? Really? If a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over for me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You should like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were writing a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." Give that back. My voice is horrible right now. So if I can't reach that high note for a moment, then I can't. Like, my voice right now is a bit shit. So I will most likely not hit Natsuki's voice, and it will sound dry. So excuse my very poor reading. It says here. Like, and give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerability and showing even your deepest reaches of your heart. Have you ever written? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? If you share some of your work, you set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Her reaction is still the same. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We'll sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzily at Monika. Let's go home and write poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should at least probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I decided to take on responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best. I need to do my best to nurture the club. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, you know? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that reaches the most important topic, I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but never made any decision. I saw what the clubs would look at, and I'll lose my train of thought. All three girls stayed back on me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... These girls have changed glasses before Monika turns back to me. I guess I didn't tell you the truth, you know? The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been really trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, Our defense is against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible to let everyone down in the situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay. I started then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up, yeah. Oh my goodness, really? Did you really mean that, you know? Yeah. It could be fun, right? It really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would have been super pissed. Right, un momento. Okay. You know, I'm so happy. We can all become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think it's time that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. You know, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I really impressed the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Oh well, it goes into the chit-chat as Yuri cleans out the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Wow, my character's very lonely now. My character's a very lonely guy that has nothing to do with this time. Jesus. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I'll be happy spending every day at the school in the literature club. Perhaps I'll have a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just make the most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Wow, this is a very quick day. You've unlocked a special poem, I'd like to read it. The last time I read a special poem, it ended really bad. And I mean, really, really bad. Sure. Oh, a dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were four of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference is there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to sound everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. The laughing was not part of the dream. It was a noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. This is really weird. I'm writing the poem now. It's not even 30 minutes left. 30 minutes, and the day's already ending. I guess the game's going quicker. The music is still getting me, you know? It's still great. I still love it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so since we're trying to get Yuri, I do things that are mysterious and very sensation. Raindrops. Tragedy. Vicarious? I don't know what that means. Eternity. Misery. Determination. Melancholy. Distorted. Disarray. Intelligence. Hopeless. Philosophy. Unending. Depression. Melody. Oh, that's for Nesugi. Screw you. Misfortune. Uncontrollable. Scars. Unrestrained. Here we go. Another day. Anyways. Hi again, you know. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be another strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was asked to come in, so everyone else had already hanged out. They're already hanging out. Okay. What are you doing to Yuri? God damn it. The music's weird too. It just mirrors of the classroom just like slanted. It looks slanted. Thanks for keeping your promise, you know. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Everything's so weird. Oh no. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had the music is tripping me up. It's really tripping me up. You really had to be dragged here by Blanca. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. The classroom is slanted. I know it is. It is very tripping me up. Oh my god. My eyes. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Suki certainly has a big mouth at the club who has a manga collection in the classroom. See if I so between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! So weird. Monica, since I defeated Nesugi, pulse back to your seat. I'm sorry, you know. Maybe I should put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Nesugi with a disappointed glance. Anyways, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Okay. Like you said, I'm in this club now. Well, it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Everything is tripping me up. The music, everything's tripping me up. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. You don't really want to. Then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not like that, Yuri. I just want to be part of this club. I want to try to be part of this club. Even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you don't want me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, I should keep you started on something you might like. Maybe just your bag and pulls out a book. I don't really want you to feel left out. So I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Classroom got more slanted. She picked out a book, and even though she thinks I like... She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'm definitely not reading this. I'm definitely reading this. Oops, said not. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, that everything's normal. Then everyone's settled in. I expect Mom to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But this doesn't seem to be the case. Mary's face is already burned in a book. I can help but notice her intense expression while she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, I'm just rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover from the book. Look at the same book that she loaned to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. Okay, the music's normal. Everything else is normal. Thank God. Yuri's okay. Oh, I'm going to hell. I think she knows me looking at her. She sinks some noodles at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing it made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was just focused on how if I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. What happened with her eyes? Her eye, actually. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so that's just the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come we have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I just stopped by the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. It's only barely obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll never start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging, and it's a very engaging, relatable story. Oh, so happy. So happy. Is that so? What's the story about it anyway? Well. Look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. I should look that up, like, in the beginning of the book. There's no such thing as the book, it's actually fictional. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines and that lust for blood. And the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixating them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the lens. That's kind of dark, isn't it? It used to sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of this or anything, you know? No, that's not it. I mean, I could definitely join this kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot your reason to those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. It's the kind of challenges that you look at life from a strange new perspective. So the horrible things, not just because someone wants to be evil, but sometimes the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm feeling chills. I'm really not in the mood for chills. I'm really not. Okay. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's still right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, the same history? Yeah. Is that like her body feels like something? Okay. This is a horror visual novel. Alright, whatever, let's continue. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop if I start talking too much. I really don't think you should worry. Which means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's... Well, that's true. In fact, I may as well get started reading it then, alright? That was my line. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. Figure retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, that's why I sit here, right? I step into the scene next to Yuri's. Oh, yeah. Are you sure? So no apprehensive. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That's it, reading in company of someone else. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Please not Yuri, please. Please not her, please. I open the book to the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. I'm so scared. I'm scared for Yuri. Why should I be scared? It's a fictional character, goddammit. Pull together. Okay. It's not a particularly a bad thing. I mean, it's distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I know that she's not really looking at her own book. I glance over. It's like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... I said something about bathing her body into something. You really do apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I didn't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? It's on my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and I'll hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. While I feel leaning a little bit, her shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my hand to open the book open. It makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. I'm so scared. I'm really scared. Please, anything won't happen to you, just have to pray. Hera takes her left arm and holds the lesson of her book between her thumb and forefinger. If there's anything on my arm on the right side of the book. That way turns the page and Mira has it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, I hold it even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I think I can feel the warmth of your face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Let's over her face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. It's okay. You're not used to reading it, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. If it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. Continue reading. You're no longer asking me for when you turn the page. I said I was assuming that she finished the picture for me, so I turned it by my own violation. We continued the first chapter in silence. So turning the page was with an intimate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to the side as she touches it with her one thumb. Theory. This might be silly thought, but the main character kind of wants you to know it. This is a different art form. This is different. I remember. This is different. In the beginning, I remember she doesn't have this facial expression. I remember. I'm big brain. No, I can't really sense his character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was kind of thinking that what she second guesses thing and says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. But you didn't get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Are you feeling alright? You've been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand over her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically pushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Oh. Uh-oh. You know? Something happened just now. I have no idea. Yuri's acting a bit strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, or nothing. Don't worry, I believe he's silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. I yawned. Anyway, why don't we start reading each other poems with each other? Should I read for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we could start it without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was going to ask. Wait. Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book and spit it into my bag. Who should I show my poem first? Okay. So Natsuki or Monica? I really don't like Natsuki, but Monica's acting really sketchy. Sketchy or dislike? I have to choose, but you know what? I also don't have to choose. You know why? Because I'm ending the stream. Suckers. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, Monica. Oh, this is a jerk. Right, so we're gonna read one poem, and then... we'll read this one poem, and depending on how long it takes to read the other one. I start with Monica. Her says she's eager to read my poems. I want to know that I'm putting in effort. Hi, you know. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Glad to hear it. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club with new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'm afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, you know. We're all no embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of a barrier that we all learn to get past it. Yeah, that's true. I hadn't want to come my poem. I feel like I need to burp, but I don't want to burp because it's very informal. Okay, I'm good. Great job, you know. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's very metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimate you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put some effort. That's not fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? Your box is kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imaginary and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, there's probably so much that it's probably much more interesting. Probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's so used to being indulged like that. She really wants to be starved for social interaction. Don't blame her for coming on another strongly. Like earlier, I think she might get too stimulated. Chance of withdrawing and looking for time alone, for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, you all started sharing our poems to each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. I had plenty of time, so I'm glad that you all took a little time when you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should click on my poem now. Anyway, wanna read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. So I'm pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I'm always that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall, but it wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic crawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing on me. The air I breathe dissipates me before it reaches my lungs. I panic. Pass me a way out. It's right there. He's right there. I swallow my fears and vanish and brandish my pen. Oh, wow. So this he that she's talking about doesn't know she exists. And that, like, I'm pretty sure Monica likes this he. Which I'm pretty sure is my character. So very conflicting. I still can't get over Yuri, god damn it. My heart is still just, I don't know. So what do you think? It's very free-forming, if that's what you call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really the hardest person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, this is kind of, I found pretty popular nowadays. That's it. A lot of things have been really emphasizing on the timing between words and lines. When performing it out loud, it can be really powerful. What is the version behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you say I had some kind of epiphany recently. I've been influencing my poems now a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Maybe when everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's rant of the day. Sometimes writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. So if you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep a pen in the same spot for too long, you get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. It's like a podcast. Thanks, guy. You're in a Suki. Fuck. Now I'm getting streamed. It hasn't been one episode. Everything is just so weird and very conflicting that I don't know how to react to this. I really don't. It's very, everything here isn't really bad. It's just very, Anyways, that's it for the show. Hope you all enjoyed it. Now, if you did, please follow us. It'd be appreciated. We're going up to 40 followers. You can't really see it on that donation goal because of how the white is. So there you see. We're going up to 40 followers, and we're 75% off the way there. So it would be appreciated that you please follow, and especially motivates me even more to continue this. Now, next stream will be Friday, and I'll be joined hopefully by the lovely Noah. Hopefully he'll join me by then. Now, please go follow my YouTube channel, especially my main and my VOD channel if you missed any streams. And if you want to go check out the Doki Doki streams, Doki Doki videos, I edited condensed versions and put them on my main channel. So you want to go check those out and read an hour or hour long video. Guys, that's the end. Go follow my socials. And yeah. Thank you all for joining me for today's stream, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.